Okay, student, let us understand the explanation of this poem. Somebody's mother. Let's see. The woman was old and ragged and grey and bent with the chill of a winter's day. The streets were white with the recent snow, and the woman's feet with age were slow. So, what is given here in first stanza? The woman was old and ragged with grey. Ragged means what? That wearing old and torn clothes. So here poet says that the woman the woman was old and she also wear a torn and the old clothes. Okay, and gray means her hair also gray. That is the hair was gray in color. Okay, and bent with the chill of winter's day. Chill means what? That is extremely cold, and because of her old age, uh, and bent with the chill of winter's day. That bent means sharply curved, means that old woman, who wear that torn clothes, she bent with the chill of winter's day. She bent because of that extremely cold. Okay, the streets were white with the recent snow, and the woman's feet with age were slow. Now the street was full of snow because there was a recently there had a snowfall. That's why the streets were white, and because of that snowfall the streets were looking white, and the woman's feet with age were slow, and that because of that age means she became old. That's why because of her age her feet were slow. Let us see next stanza. At the crowded crossing she waited long, jostled aside by the careless throng of human beings who passed her by, unheeding the glance of her anxious eye. So, at the crowded crossing, she waited long. That means the woman was standing there for a long time. Okay, she waited long. Where at the crowded crossing means she was standing there on a crowded crossing for a long time. Maybe that she want to cross the road. That's why she was waiting there. She can't cross that road because there was so much crowd on the road. Okay, jostled aside by the careless throng. Jostle means what? That going across. Jostle aside means jerk to one side. That means push. Okay, push to any side. Jostle aside by a careless throng. Throng means that is a crowd. Means that people, those were on the road. That people were pushing to that woman, that old woman, of human beings who passed her by, unheeding the glance of her anxious eye. Of human beings. That means the people who were that passing from her, that is past her, and what they were doing, that unheeding the glance of her anxious eye. Unheeding means what? They are neglecting. That means they don't bother about her, that anxious eye. Means without bothering, they passing that old woman. Okay, unheeding the glance of her anxious eye. Anxious, that is a worried look, means they neglect to that worried look of that old woman. Okay, they all that people means that crowded, that crowd, there was on the road, there were crowd and many people were there, but all the people were neglecting to that old woman, and they passed by her uh, without taking any care of that woman. Down the street with laughter and shout, glad in the freedom of school let out, came happy boys like a flock of sheep, hailing the snow piled white and deep. Past the woman so old and grey, hastened the children on their way. So here poet want to say? Down the street with laughter and shout, glad in the freedom of school let out. Okay, glad means what? That is a pleased. Then what happened? Down that street there came a group of happy boys, okay, down the street with laughter and shout, and that boys were shouting and the laughing, glad in the freedom of school let out. Means after finishing that school, that when school is over, they were very glad, they were very happy, and they were laughing and shouting with their with that is a freedom. That boys were very happy because they thought that they were free from the school, means they were enjoying their freedom. uh, and how they came happy boys like a flock of sheep. Flock of sheep, that means flock, that is a group of like that, how that sheeps are walking on the road, like that this boys also, group of boys also came on the street, okay, flock of sheep. Hailing the snow piled white and deep, past the woman so old and grey. Hailing the snow. Hailing means what? That is a welcoming. Okay, hailing means welcoming. Means that all boys they were welcome the snow that piled white and deep. Piled means heaped up. Means there were heap of that snow. Okay, and that boys, all that boys came on the street. They were welcoming that snow heap that was white and deep. Okay, past the woman so old and grey, hasten the children on their way. Hasten means fast, or that hurriedly, means quickly. That all that group of boys they also went quickly. They also went that hurriedly on their way past the old woman. Okay, so let us see next stanza. None offered a helping hand to her, so weak and timid, afraid to steer, lest the carriage wheels or the horse's feet should trample her down in the slippery street. None offered a helping hand to her. Okay, there were so many people on that street also, and that she also saw the group of boys that come from this school also, but no one offered a helping hand to her, no one helped her to cross the road, so weak and timid, afraid to steer. So weak and timid, afraid to steer. Uh, Timid means what? Timid means shy or scared, and steer means move and walk. So she was so weak and so shy. That's why she also afraid to move from the place. So lest the carriage wheels or the horse's feet should trample her down in the slippery street. So she was afraid, or she was afraid to move from that place. Lest means what? That is a perhaps. Lest means perhaps the carriage wheels or the horses. Means she thought that any carriage wheels or the horses, what will they do? Horses' feet should trample her over her down in the slippery street. That carriage wheels or that horses, what will they do? They will walk over on that lady in the slippery street. Slippery means that difficult to stand because of smooth surface. Okay, means she was afraid, that she also thinking about if that carriage of wheels or the horses will walk over her. Okay, next stanza. At last came out of the Mary's troop the gayest boy of all the group. He paused beside her and whispered low, I will help you across if you wish to go. Now, at last, what happened? That one that folk of group of that boys left from there, and then at last there came a merry troop. Merry troop means happy group, and the gayest boy of all the group means there was one happiest boy in that group, and there was a guest boy of all the group. He paused beside her and whispered low, and that happiest boy, there was one happiest boy among that group, and what he said, he stopped there, he paused there beside that old woman and whispered means spoke quietly. What he spoke, I will help you across if you wish to go. Then he offered a help to old woman. He asked her that if you want to cross the road, then I will help you. Next stanza. Her aged hand on his strong young arm she placed, and so without hurt or harm, he guided the trembling feet along. Then, when that boy offered a help to that woman, then that woman, old woman, also felt so happy. And what her edge hand on his strong young arm means she put her edge hand, that old edge hand, on the shoulder of that young boy. Okay, then she put the, that means she put the hand on his arm, and she placed uh, young arm she placed, and so without hurt or harm he guided the trembling feet along. Means without any hurting, or without any harming to that old woman, the boy, he guided, or he helped to that old woman to cross the road. Trembling means what? That is shivering. Okay, that means he guided to that old woman, means he helped to that old woman to cross the road. Proud that his own were young and strong, means his own, means he thought that, the boy thought that his mother also be very proud that whatever her son is did, because of that her mother will also be proud on her or on his action. And the boy also feel proud. Why? Because he thought, he feel proud that he had a very young and strong feet. Okay, that's why he feel proud. Then back again to his friends he went, his young heart happy and well content. And after doing help of that old woman, that boy returned to his friends. Okay, he come back to his friend, and his young heart happy and will content. And he was very happy, he was very satisfied and happy because of his action, whatever he did, whatever he helped to the old woman. That's why he was very happy. Let us see next stanza. She's somebody's mother, boys, you know, for all she aged and poor and slow. And someone sometime may lend a hand to help my mother, you understand? If ever she's old and poor and grey, and her own dear boy so far away. This is very important stanza. Okay, she is somebody's mother means when the boy returned to his friend, that at the time he told to that his friend that she is, means the woman to whom he helped, that she will be the somebody's mother. And for all she is and poor and slow, and someone sometime may lend a hand to help my mother, you understand. That boy explained to that his friend that the old lady was somebody's mother, and after all, even though she was now old and poor and slow. Okay, and what he hoped that someone sometime may lend a helping hand to his own mother. Okay, what he said, someone sometime may lend a hand to help my mother, you understand? If ever she is old and poor and grey, and her own dear boy so far away, when he will grown up, and his mother will also become old, at that time if she need the help, at that time someone will be help to the his mother. When his boy means he will be the far away, and there is no one to help his mother at that time. Sorry, there is no her own son to help her, at that time someone will also help to his mother. Okay, somebody's mother bowed low her head in her home that night, and the prayer she said was, God be kind to that noble boy who is somebody's son and pride and joy. Okay, what that somebody's mother means, that old woman, what she did, she bowed low her head means she sat down to pray in her home at that night. And the prayer she said, what prayer she said? God be kind to that noble boy who is somebody's son and pride and joy. She said that God to be kind to that noble boy who was somebody's son and pride and joy. In last stanza, that the old woman prayed to a god for to be kind. Uh, he said to the god that to be kind to that noble boy who is somebody's son and pride and joy. Okay, let us see the rhyming scheme of the poem. So here in first stanza, that A B B. Okay, here also A B B. Only third and sixth stanza, that rhyming scheme is A A B B C C. Remaining stanzas there is A A B B. Sixth stanza also, here is 3 4 5 6. Here is 6 number stanza, that rhyming scheme also A A B B C C. Okay,